Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I was taking a screenshot of the drone there because I have published it on the workshop. That's not the button I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit this one so that I can take control of what I named the mini combat drone. So I'm going to park it on the ground right, not over here because I need that. So we're just going to park it in here for the time being. Turn off all the engines. Oh, that was the... Turn off the engines. There we go. We've got 16 hours of power. That's perfect. Alright, so for today, we are going to work on expanding this tunnel so that it connects to the spaceport that I am building. And yeah, we're also going to try and get a drone to go to the ice lake, because I don't think I currently have one operational. No, I do. So yeah, we're going to try and get this thing to fly over to the ice lake. Oh. Well, I guess we could try and get this to fly over to the ice lake. Yeah, that might work. Unfortunately, to do that, I'm going to have to fly it myself. Ooh, almost forgot to turn off or turn on the batteries. But I'm going to set up the AI here to try and go to the ice lake. We'll see how this goes. All right. Let's see if this works. I'm already seeing a problem in that it's going to try and fly into the mountain because I've moved the little lake approach, which we don't want because it... Oh, no, it's not. It's above the mountain. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. Or it's split. Yeah, this will work for now. Alright, we've made it to the base. I need to move the new lake approach to over actually near the mining rig. And I need to move the remote control and the AI move so that it is in a better spot for the connector. And unfortunately, I'm not liking what I'm seeing because it looks like this base was bombed again. Sure enough, it was. That is extremely unfortunate. Honestly, I would just really like to know what is continuously blowing up this base, because I left it, I thought, pretty well defended. Obviously not, because it got shredded. I mean, at least the important bits remain, but still. Thankfully, I do have a blueprint. I just need to store the bots over here so they don't build it, which was Pikachu. Oh, did only Pikachu survive? I guess we'll store Toad too and have Toad come over and help. Yeah, I would imagine only one of them survives. So now I need to get this all lined up. Alright, I think I got it all lined up. I will restore Pikachu and Toad so they can start building this up. And then I have to do the arduous task of moving 4,000... Oh, jeez. That is going to take so long. I just brought all of them over here to help fix this up. I might see if they can pick up as well, because there is a lot to pick up. Apparently, was this before I added the other... I think that was a wind turbine. I'm going to have to add some defenses like I was planning on. Because, yeah, unfortunately, this place is just destroyed. Oh, did they pick it all up? Oh, please, that would be so nice. Oh, they did not. Maybe it's in their inventory, which would be impressive. Or it despawned, which would suck. But it was mostly just ice, so I don't really care. And for some reason, the cargo container is invisible. I don't know why. A little disconcerting. Ah, possibly because of the deformed blocks. At least we got guns working again. That's nice. There are so many animals on this lake. Ridiculous. Alright, we got the drilling arm back up because I have a feeling we're going to run out of resources here very quickly. So I'm going to hit the wrong button and then hit the right button and get this all set up. And surprisingly, since I can't see anything, where's the... Oh, it's behind us. Okay. Since the docking arm stayed intact, I'm going to park this on here for now, just so that we can charge its batteries, hopefully. Alright, we've got stone going through again, as well as a ton of magnesium, so we're going to be getting a lot of iron. In fact, I may throw another refinery on, like back here or something. It's actually not a bad idea. Actually, saying that, I have a feeling we're going to be running low on power once again. Yeah, I need to work on getting the rest of those windmills built up. Alright, I have spent quite the night adding more turrets and windmills, and we still haven't finished the 2 towers that were originally here. But I am trying to armor this base up enough to where it can survive an attack, because this is ridiculous that this is the, what, 3rd, 4th time I've had to rebuild this ice base. So I am armoring it up. I am turreting it up. I think I might alter this design and maybe not there. Maybe up here. Take these out to get some higher up turrets as well. I don't want to rebuild this base again. And I remembered which one I lost. So I just have to... Ooh, that's a pretty good color. That's nice. I'm going to get a few more to speed things up. And I'm also going to potentially just look into getting the harder build and repair mod. I thought it was in this pack. Apparently not. And once again, we're under a siege. This time it's by people, so that's fine. This base is definitely turning into something. It is way asymmetrical. I didn't realize I did that. Okay, so I have also added a ton of O2 generators. Our hydrogen engines are actually filling, so that's good. Although we're still in a power deficit, probably because of all of this. Definitely because of all of this. Oh, yep, we're running out of power again. Those started flashing at me, so that's not ideal. I'm assuming our battery's flat. Yep. I need to get more windmills up. Okay, not that it will help, well, I guess it will help right now. But I went through and looked, and I did not have the build and repair. Let's see if we have it in here. The reason I'm using this one is because, as you can see, it requires 800 superconductors, which is quite a lot of gold. I don't even think I have enough to make 800. Like, I only have 400 gold right now, and if we go to do 100... I guess we'll go over. Yeah, I'm just short on gold. So that's actually not bad, but it does use up pretty much all of my gold. And it's on the other side of the mountain range, which is unfortunate. And I think I'm going to make the trip. Hopefully. I removed... And I'm going to make the trip. I moved the flight controller and a remote control down here so that when I remote control this, it'll hopefully put the GPS where it needs to be, and then the flight controller will get close enough to log. But I'm going to extend this out quite a ways because I have all these towers now. And once again, I have forgotten to... Or I hit the wrong button. We're going to move this out probably about right here. Maybe right here. So I will take this down to the ground just for reference. And we'll get this built. And it looks like I stopped making superconductors at 625. So I'm definitely going to need to get some more gold. quite the rainbow of little bots here, which is nice. At least they're working together to get this built quick. Now, hopefully, if I do /GPS ice docking, if I can spell it. Yep, it is right there. I gave the drone the docking or the ice docking waypoint, and I told it to dock, and it's not doing anything. Apparently, it says it can't move in more than one, or we not have any. I don't have any down thrusters on this. That makes sense. So I'm just going to throw on a few of these flat ones because it just needs to think it can go in that direction. It'll be slow, but that's okay. All right, I restarted it. Let's see if it gets close or just destroys everything, which would suck. I do have it on precision mode. And I'm hoping that it gets close enough or not for some reason. All right, let's try again. It should... I set the minimum altitude to 0, so hopefully it gets close enough now. You can do it, little drone. Then I just have to figure out how to... Oh, it's so close. Then I'll just have to figure out how to fill it up. But I should be able to figure that out. And we're going to try and send it home now. Or not. The or not is probably going to work. Just had to turn it off and on again a few times, but we're going to try and... Oh, no, 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 no. We're not going to do that. What is it doing? I may be a bit too heavy. I'm worried about the base now because there's a smug adventure heading past it. Please be there when I get back. I think I'm also going to optimize the waypoints and put one high in the air in the middle so that we don't have to go so far up above the base because we're 6 kilometers or 5.3 kilometers above the base right now. I think it would be easier to have one lower, one in the middle, or maybe 2 high up in the middle. That way we're not wasting so much fuel climbing and unclimbing. What's the word for that? It's not decelerating. Oh, I'm gonna... I guess declining was close. I'm spacing on that word. I'm also regretting not doing what I said I wanted to do, which was build the ice base into the side of a mountain like I did with this base, because I don't know why it's getting attacked. It shouldn't be, because I'm not over there, or maybe the bots being active spawned in a threat. That could be it. This spins around way too much for my liking. Why is Yoshi over here? I could have swore I spawned everyone over there. Please don't break anything. So close. And since we're not going to need them over there, hopefully, I'm going to bring all the bots back over here. Just in case my theory was accurate. What is Slowbro doing? Hello? You okay there? You know what? Maybe we store Slowbro. But this does mean we get to take the mining ship out, and it feels like, or mining rig out, and it feels like it's been a long time since we've been able to do that. So I'm just going to drop it on the ground, and then we're going to go find some gold. I have a bad feeling they are going to build the rotor that I'm just passing over while I'm gone, so I may just turn off the projector for now. It's not. It was called base. I was going to say it's not even on. No. Oh, I'm in the mini combat drone. How did I get in the mini combat drone? And that's the wrong grid. I need to name these so I know Yeah, okay. We're going to turn that off. I am also remembering that I had to rebuild... Hello. The mining rig. So I'm going to have to fix all of that. Which is fine. Forgot how nice it was just driving around. I've been flying those drones so much lately. I miss driving the truck. This game is... it's so nice. I can't wait till Space Engineers 2 gets survival and I finally get a chance to play it. I forgot how thin these gold deposits are. But it looks like we can go anyway next to that hole to set up. And I thought I had set up the controls. Nope, I hate this sliding door. I thought I had set up the controls. Yeah, and then they got destroyed. Okay, I'm going to redo these so that I can just set this to mine and forget about it. In fact, I think I set them all up to go at the max speed. So, ooh, I did. Maybe it was just the drills and the rotor that I needed to fix. I'm also going to help out the rig. Lost my orientation as much as I can. I was worried we weren't going to hit gold, but I also found gold that's a little higher up, which is interesting. I'm going to try and tunnel my way up to the surface, see where it's at. Nowhere near the truck. I was also off position, but yeah, that's all right. We'll see how much gold we can get. I'm hoping for at least a decent amount. Well, I mean, we're at a couple thousand, so that's not bad. I realized I have messed up, and this cargo container is not connected to the others. I should be able to fix that, though. I needed to add some light so I can see where I'm going here, because... Oop, a little fast. Yeah, I probably should have waited for them to fully retract, but that's okay. Since I have the capacity, I'm going to take half the gold I've collected so far and throw it in the refineries and hope that we can get to the last 100 or so superconductors. I hate when things like combat phase active or rover disabled pop up. It just makes me think I'm not going to go back to a base again. For some reason, it was still queued up to make 300 the superconductors. We don't need 300. I may have had superconductors from some of the salvaging I've done. But how many do we have right now? 656. So we only need about 150 more. So I'll queue up that. And the refineries went through that gold very quickly. So I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. Nope. So while I'm waiting for everything, I think I'm going to go make myself extremely rich. Because why not? I'm going to take those two things and see if that base still is selling or buying. And I forgot the orcs were over here. I'm not looking forward to fighting them. Or the reavers. I'm surprised we haven't spawned a reaver yet. Alright, let's see if I can make myself rich here. Sell. Do they still... all? Yeah. That's a bit broken. I'm not complaining, but I'm definitely going to abuse it. Oh, the green ones sell for... interesting. Not like there's too much I can buy. Wait. I could buy some uranium. I could only buy 33 pieces of uranium. I could buy some superconductors. You know what? I might do that. Okay, can't buy enough to finish it off, but 81's not bad. I might buy a few more. Let's see, 10. Alright, I was able to fit 95 in my inventory, so that works. Apparently I came back at just the right time, because we've got a Raider drop pod landing right on us. Hopefully it doesn't destroy any of the base. Speaking of, I need to get that projector on. Base. Projector. We'll turn that back on, because I have a feeling something's going to get shot down. Or maybe not. That drop pod is no more. And we have enough for the build and repair. So I am going to build the drone ship up, and then we're going to fly it over. Or the base building ship up, so we can fly it back over, and I'll set up the new waypoints, and we'll get to the build and repair on the ice base because I'm tired of it being destroyed. Okay, these are very resource intensive. I was misunderstanding how I thought the 800 superconductors were bad, but no. There is a lot of stuff I'm going to have to haul over. But this is kind of the reason why I wanted to use this one instead of the regular one, because the regular ones are super easy to build. These, no, are not. I think that balances out a bit more, because if I wanted to build any more, I would have to massively mine gold. And it's, I mean, I'm eventually going to do it, but for right now, the only one of these I'm building is going to be on the ice base, and that's just to help protect it, because it's been destroyed so many times. The amount of trips I've had to make just to pull the stuff out of my storage into this ship is ridiculous. That is almost a full load of... Okay, it's only 2 of the... 1.5 of the containers, but still. Now I need to get the waypoint set up so I can fly back. And away we go! I'll have to remember to make... I think I'm going to do 2 waypoints on the way back so I can adjust things. Okay, so far so good. Everything's looking great. I've set it to go near the docking port in hopes that it will work or get close at least and not crash, because I would be sad. And survey says, are we going to get close enough to dock? Because that would be nice. Oh, we actually did. That is extremely nice. Now to build this build and repair. Need to put it somewhere. Actually, I think right here would be pretty decent. I want it to be protected, and I also want it to have it near a port so I can do this fast. So I think right here will be better. On the plus side, now that I'm thinking about it, because this has so much components... Ooh, hello. This is going to be very hard to destroy. So that's a bonus at least. And it is online, and we are going to turn it on. And I think we're just going to do walk mode. I guess I could do fly for when the turrets decide to destroy stuff. Yeah, why not? And I just want to check the area and make sure I'm good. And I am, so that's nice. I might scooch it that way just a little bit, but nice. The other bonus to this is I can throw down the rest of the armor and not have to worry about it, because the bots would get confused if there was blocks that needed to be welded underneath something. This shouldn't matter. I forgot I turned off the programming blocks, so we're not auto-crafting. There we go. I also forgot to grab silver for the survival kit, so that's unfortunate. For some reason, it is not crafting plates, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to have to do it manually and figure out why it's not wanting to craft. Destroying it and reassembling it seems to have fixed it, maybe. Oh yeah, it's fixed it, because now everything's assembling. Okay, that's helpful. And for some reason, it seems like the pistons have all... Maybe I didn't rename them? It's possible I just didn't rename them. But yeah, this thing is wobbly. I'm also going to set up this event controller since the drone did actually connect. I'm going to set it up to detect when the drone is there and connect. Other good news. What are we shooting at? Probably an animal. The hydrogen engines are about 50% full, so that's good. Oh, it's a dude. Okay. And we're power positive for once, so that's nice. Granted, it's not great, but better than we were. I may have to build another wind turbine. In fact, I can do that much easier now. Alright, I've also thrown down some more batteries. The wind tower is getting built. I will finish armoring up this, and then we'll fill up the little cargo drone and take off as soon as I figure out how to do that. I just flew off to see if there was anything else around, and this area seems to have been hit hard with meteors. Actually, that's not a bad thing, because maybe I can find some silver. Ooh, what do you know? Silver. Or is this nickel? It is silicon. I was wrong on both accounts. I always forget what the ore markers look like until I see them. But I don't think this one's going to have silver. We have a crash of something here. Interesting. Oh, I've run into something. There's a base there. Turned off my dampeners. Ooh, that's not ideal. That's not the thing that keeps destroying... It can't be the thing that keeps destroying my base. But I am going to have to take it out, so there is that. Is this a spot? Oh, I saw S and I got excited. Nope, silicon and magnesium. I forgot how annoying build and repair can be because I'm trying to throw a sorter on here and it's not letting me. And I think I've come up with a simple solution. It's just going to require 2 conveyors. Or 2, those. I know what I'm talking about. Is that filling our cargo? Yes. I might have to have 2 move ones, though. So we'll see. And just because I'm worried it's not going to have enough thrust because it's going to fill this whole cargo ship up, we're going to put 4 more thrusters on it, giving it a total of 12. Although it is taking its sweet time to fill. And I'm hoping it's not draining the O2 generators. No, it's not. I've added the second move AI block just so that it next to the same or it's in the same spot as the other one, and I'll use this one to dock at home and this one to dock here. And then I'll probably have to set up a string of event controllers to tell it to charge when it docks, to charge, to when the cargo's full to turn back on, or set up a timer block to turn back on the batteries, and then turn on the controls to go home. Ooh, I was just shot. Are you kidding me? By Abomination. Okay, we need to deal with this, because that's super annoying. Oh, this is not ideal at all. Why aren't my guns firing? I should be firing too, but I'm trying to... Come on, take it down. Keep it distracted. No, 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 no rockets. Yeah, no rockets, please. Oh, 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 oh. Getting hit, getting hit, getting hit, getting hit. I'm gonna go down this way. At least we have the build and repairs now. No rocket! Why rocket? Why? Take this out. How tough are these things? Oh, why are these so tough? And it killed me. That is really unfortunate. Thankfully, I got back, but oh, my poor base. It is decimated. Oh, why? Oh, this is so annoying. I think it has split the base in half, essentially. Because now the two, like, all of these cargoes survived, but they are not connected to anything else. And they're also full. And it's where all the stuff is, and the refinery is, or the assembler's on this side, and it doesn't have anything because this one's broken, which is really unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice one of these containers. Not sacrifice, but, oh, this one barely has anything in it anyway. Okay. Actually, what I should do is see if I can't move this to something else. No, it's only these three. I'm just going to take most of its components. I just need it built up enough so that I can connect the two parts again so we can get everything refined and get the stuff built. Alright, we got this one functional. If we can get this one functional, I may have to sacrifice another one of these containers. Or possibly the hydrogen, because this wasn't... Oh, it's steel plate, never mind. I'm going to say it wasn't collecting anything, or didn't have hydrogen in it anyway. That's got the ores, so I can't do that one. This one is just... It's also got ores. Darn it. I'm going to take out this one to rebuild this one so that we have everything connected and things start working. Alright, both sides are connected. Let's see and make sure if this thing is producing now. Oh, can't do it from there. Can't do it from there. Do it from here. Production. Okay, we're producing again. Alright, that's all I was worried about. I think we're going to do the thing we did on the other base and just cover these in heavy armor blocks. Because I knew these were going to be vulnerable, but it was the missile right there that really damaged us. I took off with the little thing here, and it's likely heading me into the cliff. No, please stop. Ooh, it even took out one of the pistons. That's not great. So, definitely need more turrets on this base. Possibly missile launchers. Just a little bit of everything. The turret just shot me. It was aiming for something and it shot me. Oh, I'm gonna have to fly all the way back. Thankfully, I realized it wasn't too bad this time because the build and repairs just picked up my body. I obviously can't put stuff in the hydrogen tank. Oh yay, the base is going crazy again. Nope, hit the wrong button. I'm trying to get a connector on here so I can reconnect it, so I can charge it. Today's been a day. Unfortunately, production doesn't really work if you don't have the resources. Who would have thunk? Or it's just that the refineries are prioritizing magnesium instead of stone. How much stone do I have? 603,000. Yeah. I was going to plunge the drill again, but I don't think I need to. Forgot how slow just one build and repair is, so I may have to dig a lot of gold or take the ship over and buy a lot of... No, because I only bought 100 and it was... I might have to buy a second one because this is a bit on the ridiculous side. Can't believe 2 abominations almost completely crippled me again. But at least we came back. And we've got a cargo full of ice, so that's nice. And it rhymes. And both of the hydrogen engines were immediately filled, so that's good. I'm going to preemptively turn that one on because I don't know how much our batteries... Yeah, they're not doing great. Partially because half the wind turbines haven't been built yet. I upped the amount of assemblers, which means they are burning through what the refineries are putting out very quickly. Which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I just want to get this base mostly back to what it was before I take off again. Maybe I should put some assault cannons on this base. That would probably not be a bad idea. So the biggest thinking for this is, oh, it has an AI radius of 3,000. So we're going to put it at 2 and build a few of these because we can produce assault cannon shells here and we're going to try to blow up everything before it gets to us. I think that's the best way to stop this because I'm not going to put them to characters. And we already have our first one operational. Does this have a port I can access? I don't think so. But yeah, no. 2,000 range, it'll start peppering stuff before it even gets to us, and it should do a lot more than the guns. So any ships coming in will just get annihilated. I didn't want to put it at 3,000 because then it might blow up a ship and call drones, which I guess wouldn't be a bad thing, but we'll leave it a bit conservative on that for now. In fact, both of them have ammo, so that is awesome. I don't know what turns stuff off after it gets built, but I have to now figure out and turn all of these wind turbines on. Apparently our hydrogen tank is out of hydrogen, which is unfortunate. We still have O2 gen. Where'd you put my hydrogen tank? Don't do that. I also realized I probably should have brought over the silver for the survival kit. I forgot twice, so that's just unfortunate. No. But since this base is pretty much under control for now, I'm going to head home. After I forget... Oh, that's not good at all because I don't have any up thrust. We're going to do something extremely silly. That's not what I wanted. We're just going to do this. Is it ridiculous? Yes. Will it work? Probably. Alright, still not enough to lift us, but I think we'll get there. Maybe someday. Oh, it could be that my batteries are still on charge. Nope, wrong way. Ooh, that's enough to lift us. Oh, how am I going to do this? Why can't I... The controls aren't doing anything. I don't necessarily want to roll because I'm afraid I'll fall out of the sky. So I'm going to get high up and then start rolling. Oh, the roll is not nearly enough. Yeah, my gyros are not nearly enough to roll this for some reason. Which is really unfortunate. Ooh, I fell out. Can I add more gyros? Probably. I need to figure out how I'm going to roll this, though. For some reason, I just can't comprehend how I'm going to do this. Alright, I'm going to try and get as high as I can and then roll. Oh, now the gyros are working. Yep, now we're losing altitude. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now we can chop off this ridiculous nose that I have. Of or completely freeze and not know what's going on. That's also a possibility. The fog rolling in at this time is definitely not helping anything. Also, I hit C and I go down way faster than I want. So I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. This is the next day. Oh, there's the port. So I'm going to dock this back up, get rid of all of these thrusters, and we'll continue on the next one. So thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.